Alright, so it has been quite some time since I've done a garden update, so I'm going to bring you guys quickly through and show you what has happened over this past summer. We're going to start off with the negatives, just get them out of the way. Oh, B. Yeah, you know, it's a learning process every year. Okay, remember that cucumber wall I was going for? Yeah, it died. And I think that's because of two things. Number one, cucumbers like a lot of sunlight and there's a tree right above, so I don't think that was doing them any favors. And then number two, overwatering. And I got this automatic watering system this year, and I think I need to be careful with some of the vegetables in the garden because this can happen. Death and despair. I did get some cucumbers from the plant, so that was nice. And then I still have this one that I'm going to harvest today before it rots. And that little tiny baby one that I'm probably going to leave for a little longer and see what happens because there's still a little bit of life there. But I did you guys so dirty this year. I'm sorry. I will do better next year. I have pulled all of the potatoes. Most of them were about this big, maybe a little bit bigger. I did get one. That one back there had potatoes like the size of my hand. So that was crazy. I think next year I'm going to cut up the eyes on the potato, on the seed potato, and spread them out a little bit more. I could even put more in the ground, but I think they needed more space to reach their full potential. Onions are gone, and I'm still waiting on hope for these carrots to get bigger because they've been coming out about this size, sometimes even smaller, little dwarf carrots. So we'll see what happens with that. You know what? Let's go ahead and pull a carrot together and see what happens. So I get in here, try to grab all the leaves and pull it so that it doesn't break. Oh, okay. See, like, that's not horrible compared to what I have been getting. You could still get some stuff out of there. Just might need like 5 times more, but carrot. My lettuce is all done and is being overtaken by the sweet potatoes that my friend gave me. I'm just kind of letting them run wild. I still don't know how to harvest these or how to tell when to harvest them, but the plants look very healthy, which is very promising to me. Not a lot of bug damage, which is great. And I'm excited to see how this goes, this little experiment, and hopefully get some sweet potatoes soon. The broccoli has bolted like the entire year. So I think I planted them way too late in the season with the warm weather. They are cool weather crops, and I'm really getting familiar with that, how they can be planted earlier than other things, and there's kind of like a system. So I was out of practice last year. I'm learning a lot this year and very grateful that I get the opportunity to make mistakes like this. Still looked pretty in the garden. And I've never grown Brussels sprouts, so I don't know if this is what they're supposed to look like or if these are bolting too. I'm not too sure. There's not a Brussels in there, so I know it's not time to harvest, but we'll see. Maybe they'll continue to grow as it gets cooler as well, because these are also brassicas like broccoli, so they're cool weather crops. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted on that. They're super wonky. All right, now before we get to the good stuff, I just wanted to show you guys the cilantro is dead, so that's okay. She looked gorgeous in the garden while she lasted. We'll try again next year, see what I did wrong. And then the dill is still kicking it. I think it's starting to produce seeds now. Like, these are the little seed pods, so that's cool. I'll probably collect some of those and dry them out so I can plant them next year. But yeah, there's my little herbs. Just look at the garlic chives. If you don't eat a lot of garlic chives, it don't matter. You should just plant the plant anyways, because these flowers are stunning and it smells like garlic every time you walk in here. So can't complain about those. The oregano is still kicking it. Love this plant. It has never done me dirty. It's probably because it's really low maintenance, but yeah, pretty plant. The strawberries are done producing, and that's okay. They were shooting out a lot of runners this year, so like I mentioned in a previous video, I'm hoping that this whole half of the bed will just be strawberries and that we'll have a pretty nice abundant harvest next year. Look at this zucchini, y'all. Oh, it is like the size of my forearm. She is huge, and I believe it's still growing. It still sounds pretty solid. But yeah, so I'm really happy to see zucchinis coming in. I have another one inside the house that's bigger than that one. I was worried about these guys. This one didn't really take, and I feel like I should have helped out more with pollination. I was hoping and banking on the honeybees in the backyard to help out a little more with that, but you know, I can always lend a hand too. Anyways, zucchini. The peppers are thriving. I'm so happy to see this. It's kind of chaotic in here. I have some growing in cages, some with sticks, and then that one independently, but it's all growing nonetheless. I got my poblanos over here and my pepperoncinis over there, jalapenos, bell peppers. I'll probably bring that one in today. Looks like it's ready. But yeah, I'm happy to see that they're healthy and growing and doing their thing, and I'm really excited to start cooking with these homegrown peppers. Yes. Zeppelin. A few more things for you guys. So I got the watermelon over here. It's definitely taken its time to get the size, but it is still growing. So I'm leaving these guys on the vine and seeing what goes on there. But this is super exciting. Actually growing watermelons and seeing the fruit of it. So yeah, that's my watermelons. And then over here we got cantaloupe. I'm gonna do a separate video. All of the other little babies have kind of died off, and it's because it takes a lot of nutrients just to support one cantaloupe. Oh my god, where did you come from? All right, well, there's another one. That's not the one that I was like super excited about, but that's cool. I got this one down here. Look at this. Look at this guy. I like can't even pick it up with one hand. It's so heavy. Oh, look at that. And it's still growing, so I'll keep you guys updated on that one. I pulled a smaller one earlier because I was too impatient, but I'm gonna leave this one and see what happens with it. Zeppelin, you like it? The grapes are graping, y'all. We got the purple grapes coming in. I'm actually gonna eat one. Oh my gosh! See, they didn't even get to this point last year. It's a grape. Yeah, they didn't even get to this point because all the birds got to them. But look, they're everywhere and they're turning purple, and that's such a beautiful sign. I'm so excited. So I'm getting the second burst of raspberries coming in. We got this new growth forming at the tops of all the plants. Oh, there was a little bumblebee on there. Sorry, my guy. Keep doing your thing. So we'll get one more little harvest. Well, it'll probably be a nice harvest. There's a lot of little budlets coming in, but yeah, I love raspberries so much. They're so resilient, and they just spurt out everywhere. So, yay. And finally, the tomatoes. Oh my gosh, it just brings me back to the first year that we moved into this house, and it was my first time gardening, and the tomatoes grew so abundantly, and we had so many to cook with. We made tomato bisques and ratatouille and salsa, put them in tacos and breakfast meals, and I don't know, it's just super nostalgic for me to see them thriving like this, and I'm just really proud of the plants and the hard work that I've put in to get them to this point. Alright, so that is it for today's little garden rundown. Yes, there were some mistakes made, but it's the best way to learn, by trying, and there's definitely some more research that I could have done to prepare some fruits and vegetables, but like I said, I'm just excited to try it again next year, and very happy with the things that I have collected and harvested and the things that I learned along the way. So thank you, garden, for giving me the opportunity to be patient with myself and have something to stick to. And thank you guys so much for tagging along. I still will probably do a few more garden updates before the season is over. But yeah, this is full bloom. All right, have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye.